let's go to watch-along mode. So I'm going to explain how this works for us when we do watch-alongs. So on YouTube, we have a copyright issue. I have to put it real tiny in the corner, and you guys got to just zoom in. So just pinch out your finger like this, and if you want to zoom into that part of the screen, there you go. So that's just how we're going to do watch-alongs on this show. So I want to watch this episode of Monday Night Raw. This is August 19th, 1996. But interesting commercial here. So this is a WWF commercial. So let's see what you guys think of this one. And this was interesting, Vlad, in terms of what they want to portray themselves as, going up against WCW and them becoming cooler. So check this out.
Yeah.
Something wrong, officer?
License, please.
Sorry I was going fast. I'm a little late for a show.
So you're Shawn Michaels, the Heartbreak Kid?
In the flesh.
All right, out of the car.
The new WWF generation. More fun than the should allow.
Oh my God. Okay, so I got to describe that for someone who just might be listening to the podcast.
Yeah,
Shawn Michaels got pulled over, and it was a female cop, and she found out it was Shawn Michaels, and she dug him so hard, she kicked Shawn Michaels' girlfriend out of the car and went with Shawn Michaels. So that's how cool Shawn Michaels is. He'll pick up the female cops.
No problem. Yeah.
All right, Vlad, let's hear your comment on this.
No, I think they were
the new WWF generation, as it says.
Yeah, I mean, they were already the new generation, so I don't know what this means. But I think here, they're still not at the point where they are going to, competing with WCW. Because WCW hit gold with the NWO thing. And I don't think WWF, they're still figuring out how to respond to that, even in the show. What, this was August, you said? Yeah, August. So it was already over 2 months since Hogan turned heel. Yeah, I still think they haven't figured out what they need to do yet. Once they go to 2 hours and things start to take shape in both shows, really start to get really good by 1997. But 1997 is my favorite year in wrestling. Still to this day, one of the best years in wrestling I've ever seen. Both companies.
Oh yeah, we're not there yet, but they're gearing up towards it.
They're gearing up, but they're not there yet. Especially with the corny commercial like this. This is cheesy as hell. This is like 1994, 1983 type of commercial that they would do. Still, good for the fans that were watching at that time, probably. But in retrospect, it is pretty cheesy, right? So I think we could admit to that.
Yes, and interesting to note that no Rock yet, nothing at all, and no,
not yet.
Not yet. And Stone Cold is also there, but not quite the Stone Cold we know yet, as we'll see later on.
Yeah,
right, so if Robert wants to comment on that commercial before I move on.
Yeah. First off, about the WWF, I think they didn't really start taking the lead back on the Monday Night Wars until sometime around when Mike Tyson, when they started showing Mike Tyson.
98.
That's when Raw started really taking over again. But all right, back to this commercial though. It's really cheesy, but it gives me a lot of not that 90s vibe. It's this type of commercial we always saw in the 90s.
That's right.